Yeah, motherfucker, we back on the motherfucker here with the live this crypto channel on and web. So as you can probably tell, I'm back. So with that being said, okay, I'm over here watching this guy's video. I'm halfway through making my wallet. He's saying some good stuff. I'm supposed to be showing you how to do this, but I'm doing it myself for the first time. And apparently, you're supposed to make more than one wallet, so this is how it's done. Check it out, real time.
Moving on, if you are serious about Cosmos airdrop farming, you need to look into Celestia as well. You can stake the tier token also here on the Kepler dashboard for a staking APR of 16%. And by staking with one of these validators, well, you are most likely becoming eligible for upcoming airdrops in the Celestia ecosystem. If you're unfamiliar, Celestia is this data availability product where rollups and chains essentially can tap into Celestia for data availability, which is much cheaper than, for example, getting data availability from a layer 1 chain like Ethereum. There are already several solutions building with Celestia, one of them being Manta, another one being the Eclipse layer 2. I also talked about this in my previous videos on 5 airdrops you should farm in 2024, where I talked about Dimension here, who allegedly already have taken a snapshot of Celestia stakers. And I truly believe that there's going to be quite a lot of good airdrops for Celestia stakers throughout 2024. So having the tier token across a few different wallets on Kepler and staking this with a validator is a really good idea in my opinion. As I briefly mentioned, Eclipse is a layer 2 rollup on top of Ethereum that is using Celestia for data availability. They are launching
Blah 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 blah. Okay, my shit just got here. So I can't share that screen right now. But I sent my shit. I sent it from Coinbase. It's there now. So what do I do now, nerd guy? I gotta go back and listen to all this shit he just said again and make sure I understand it. So I got my Celestial, or not my fucking talking about Celestial. I got my Cosmos. I took some Cosmos from Coinbase, sent it over to my whatever the hell the name of it is wallet, and my Kepler wallet. So I sent Cosmos to my Kepler wallet. I'm supposed to stake Cosmos, and there's about 3 or 4 other things I can do. This is what this guy sounds really official. That's why I even brought him on the show. Never heard of him, never seen him before, but he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He's using a technical jargon that lets me know he knows what the fuck he's talking about. And he's not just a fuck around on the internet talking about, yeah, this is how you do it like me. So let's listen to what Smart Guy has to say over here today and do this shit.
in the Cosmos ecosystem, and they are looking to delegate and distribute their token in a decentralized fashion. And the easiest way for them to do so, just like we saw with Celestia, is to give a bunch of this to Atom stakers. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have some Cosmos. You can buy this on exchanges, on a centralized exchange, and bridge to your wallet. You can also buy it on chain on a DEX like Osmosis. You just need to make sure that you know how to bridge back and forth from Osmosis and from the Cosmos Hub. Now, my number one recommendation when it comes to active farming here on Cosmos is to make sure that you have a ton of different wallets you are doing this with. My recommendation is, let's say that you have $5,000 that you want to do this with. We'll have roughly between 500 and 1,000 in each different wallet that you are staking, because in that way you are actually earning a larger airdrop than had you just had all of the 5K in one single wallet. Going up to the browser extension and to Kepler here, you're able to create as many wallets as you want by creating add wallet. Once you've done that and you make sure that you have some Atom on these different wallets, well, then you need to stake it. And a quick disclaimer, there is a 21-day unstaking period So keep that in mind when you are staking and when you are determining whether or not this is worth it. You can see that there is a 14.09% staking APR from staking Atom, which means that on top of potential airdrops, you're also paid 14% annual percentage return. This yield comes from Atom inflation, so the real yield is actually zero, but if you don't do this and you just hold Atom, you're getting diluted, but that is besides this video. So what validator should you delegate to? That's the question, right? You need to make sure that the commission is not super high. And a general rule of thumb is to pick a validator that's outside of the top 10, because in some instances, some projects, and we have seen this historically.
All right, I'm working on a desktop right now. If you look up this whatever the fuck shit name is, start with a K, Kevlar. That's what I was thinking, but I'm thinking of Kevlar. But anyway, when you look up Kevlar, they got really shitty reviews. But this is a new protocol, and it's not like a website thing. It's a fucking blockchain thing. So of course they're gonna get bad reviews. It's brand new fucking technology that's still being developed. Anyway, I'm on the desktop. I do this shit. It drops down like MetaMask. I'm like, where the fuck? How the fuck do I find this shit that he's showing me? What he didn't say was the way these wallets work. And I don't want to skip over any steps because I'm slow with this shit. So you hit the drop down menu like the shit says for his shit. But there's I don't know why I just clicked. I just did something. Okay. It says manage portfolio and Kevlar dashboard. So you can click that and then it brings it up onto the fucking where I can actually see it. You can see what he's talking about right there. I just sent them $24. It says 20. Like I make interest already. It was $25. So maybe whatever. So I sent $25 with fees and everything from Coinbase, the most expensive fucking place to sell shit from or do anything. It's less than $1 to send $24. You can't really do that with too many damn money center services. And by the way, side note, just to say it, right? Western Union. Western Union is a company that sends money. That's their whole business. They send money. So Western Union has been buying Bitcoin for at least 5, maybe even longer years. They've been taking their balance and buying Bitcoin with it. They're not the same services. So that should tell you something. All right, here we go. Back to this shit right here. All right, computer nerd, you're back on.
They will airdrop more to people who have delegated to smaller validators to essentially incentivize them. So if you scroll down a bit, you can, for example, look at Hashtower here. They're not in the top 10. There's only a 3% commission. And you might think, okay, this is actually a decent validator. You can maybe check out their website, make sure everything is fine.
Run it back.
Commission is not a unstaking period, so keep actually earning a larger airdrop than had you just had all of the 5K in one single wallet. Going up to the browser extension and to Kepler here, you're able to create as many wallets as you want by creating add wallet. Once you've done that and you make sure that you have some Atom on these different wallets, well, then you need to stake it. And a quick disclaimer, there is a 21-day unstaking period. So keep that in mind when you are staking and when you are determining whether or not this is worth it. You can see that there is a 14.09% staking APR from staking Atom, which means that on top of potential airdrops, you're also paid 14% annual percentage return. This yield comes from Atom inflation, so the real yield is actually zero, but if you don't do this and you just hold Atom, you're getting diluted, but that is besides this video. So what validator should you delegate to? That's the question, right? You need to make sure that the commission is not super high. And a general rule of thumb is to pick a validator that's outside of the top 10, because in some instances, some projects, and we have seen this historically, they will airdrop more to people who have delegated to smaller validators to essentially incentivize them. So if you scroll down a bit, you can, for example, look at Hashtower here. They're not in the top 10. There's only a 3% commission. and you might think, okay, this is actually a decent validator. You can maybe check out their website, make sure everything is fine, and you can then stake your Atom once you have it in your wallet. And as you can see, there is this 21-day unstaking period. And so that's the basic principle when it comes to staking Atom. If you want exposure to the overall airdrop space in the Cosmos.
All right, so I'm over here looking at this and doing exactly what he was saying. And I go down in the top 10, and this shit says no fee to 2025. I don't know. Ledger. Shit, I could do it for my ledger. I could do it for my fucking ledger and make 7%. What? So, all right. All right. So, I don't know. The steak fish is under the top 10 now. It's in the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is right at 10. I should probably do the shit that he specifically said. Yeah. Kevlar. I could fucking do it right on Kevlar. I mean, fuck. So I really need to make multiple wallets, like you said. But I want to go through the process and see what's the least amount. Cause I'm gonna put the fucking least amount that I can fucking put in there. In there. So since it's Kevlar, 21 days, 10%. Let me see. Yep, it says 10%. 21 days. I mean, all right, stake. All right, so let's see. Let's see if I can just put one in. And I think the value right now is $10 a piece. Oh, one. All right, let's see, 1.5. All right, let's do that. $0.09 fee. So it's just that easy, people. It's just using all of this shit and having first mover advantage of using all of this stuff. And when you're part of the protocol and you're in the community and you're doing shit, then whenever they release all of this new stuff, and like when companies have a bunch of, so imagine like, you know, a lot of you motherfuckers is like stocks. My chain was good, by the way. I just got this chain today. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just got this today. Shit's heavy. Anyway, it looked like my old one, but it's not. It's completely different. Like if you're a jewelry motherfucker, you can look and tell the difference. But your average motherfucker just be like, oh, it's a silver chain. But yeah, whatever, motherfucker. All right, so so essentially, when a company comes out and they have their stocks, they print up their stocks and they say, where we have 1 million stocks and we're going to put 50,000 on the market and we're going to give 150,000 of them shareholders and we're going to hold the rest of them for treasury or whatever the case may be. In crypto, the way the shit works, when you have a company, that company creates immense tokens. These tokens normally, if it has a use function or case, fucking it does shit. You understand what I'm saying? So by you being in the community, they say, okay, well, we're not going to just hold on to this shit because we wouldn't be valuable. So we're going to give them all away. So the company doesn't have it. You don't have them all. Nobody has them all. Now it's in the free market. You understand? It's the free market where it can't be stopped from, like, you know, stock market type shit. where now this shit is moving. It's got a life of its own. It's alive now. Once these protocols come alive and these coins get distributed, it goes to a motherfucker like me first that just did something like that and is a part of the community. And then the rest of the world gets to fucking get it. And normally the price shoots up. You know what I'm saying? So this is the equivalent of the modern day sit in front of a fucking store to get some bullshit that damn other motherfuckers wasn't willing to sit in front of the store to get. And then afterwards, everybody's like, damn, I want one of those. Damn, how much is that? Damn, I should spend that money to get it because I can't get it any other way. So this is the real price. The real price is how much it costs after it comes out of the store. Because you're not the motherfucker that do this type of shit. And you heard about it, you want to use it now, you're forced to use it because your government's on this blockchain shit. You know, next thing you know, now you gotta use it. But you weren't there in the beginning to get the shit when it was airdropped. Airdrops are essentially uh, free market, them moving shit, you know. So for example, how they say if you put a bunch of money in the hands of motherfuckers, it's all gonna end up back in the same pockets. That's what it is. It's like saying, here, everybody, here's the money. Yeah, oh, we got it. All of the people who are smart got the money. Yeah, I think I'm smart. I'm going to do this. This motherfucker think he's smart. He's going to do that. And it's going to all end up back into the hands of the motherfuckers who understand this type of shit and it's going to utilize it and make it worth the most. When you don't value something, you don't understand something that you got or that you got, and it really doesn't have a value because it came to you easy, you're not going to really be able to understand or benefit from the shit. And you'll probably sell it and then be like, oh man, I made $45, man. I paid my light bill. I just motherfucker. Oh, yeah, man. I just did it. I'm proud of myself. Pat myself on the motherfucking back. Meanwhile, 2 years later, that same shit that you paid your electric bill with is worth thousands. You probably bought a fucking house and had your shit decked out with the fucking shit that you don't have an electric bill no more. You see what I'm saying? It's just difference of perception. So anyway, I'm staking now. I'm about to stake some more shit. I'm about to go into this nerd guy's video. I staked $15. I I staked $15, huh? And it says my remain available is $8. All right, so look, it says I spent $15. My available remaining balance is 8. That means the whole fucking transaction cost was $100. You know, that's my remaining balance. Now, thing to keep in mind, it says my balance is still $24 or whatever, right? Damn, the money that I just put in there, I didn't spend it on anything. I'm staking it. If you don't understand what staking is, if you don't understand what staking is, I do a brief summary of what staking is. Staking is where you put your shit in there and it's doing stuff and you got it locked up, the value is locked up, and they give you whatever. I'm getting 10% off this shit. I could be getting way more, but nevertheless, you can't do that with financial institutions. So I basically put my money into something that's going to pay me. It's going to pay me 10% the longer I keep it in there per cycle, whatever, right? And not only that, it qualifies me to be first and get first mover advantage when companies do different shit. And they say, hey, we want to release these tokens. Hey, can we release some tokens to your community? Yeah, all the motherfuckers that's on Kevlar, yeah, get them motherfuckers a million. We're gonna put a million over here, a million over there. Next thing you know, you got these airdrops. Boom. Oh shit, that's nice. Oh, McDonald's is fucking with Kevlar, and they're gonna use that to make their fucking hamburgers. So the customer know that the bread is fresh. You can track the meat and the cheese and everything else. Know where it comes from. All that other shit. They're using Kevlar, and they're gonna go ahead and do NFT giveaways. They're gonna do all kind of giveaways and all kind of shit, motherfucker. Guess what, motherfucker? Yet again, you didn't have to sit in front of a store, and now this real, this real world value, this asset that will be even more valued in the future, you get just like here. You're here. Oh, you're here. Who's here? We're giving out motherfucking money. I've been telling motherfuckers for years. Sign up for Coinbase. They're giving out money. A couple $1 million come in. Hey, learn to earn. Whatever. Here, we're giving out money. Everybody that's here. If you wasn't fucking there, you didn't get it. The money's gone, the pool's gone, and now you hear about these things, and you're like, oh man, I heard about that shit. Man, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin when it was $100. Motherfucking smart, and they were telling me to do it. You understand what I'm saying? This is one of these things. So if I see you this and you watch it and you're this far in the video, hey, Subscribe, hit the bell notification so when I drop a new video and there's some time urgent shit, you get the message. And also, um, yeah, just wait for the next video. I'm doing this shit right here live in real time, sharing this video and getting this video out and getting me some subscribers, commenting on this motherfucker is going to motivate me to give a fuck to show you some more shit. Okay, I see we got people in here. Hello, viewer. How's it going? So, essentially, it's a bunch of different airdrop shit going on, and I'm gonna get to it. This is how you get started on your Kevlar wallet. You gotta make your own wallet. You send the multiple cryptos. I'm gonna finish this video out with the nerd guy. He's explaining some really good shit, and I'm gonna try and go ahead and invest this other $8 right quick while I'm up here, so I go ahead and get to the next shit. You know, it's about time for my break. I'm not like computer nerd like that, so I'm trying though. You know, I'm getting it done, but I just can't stay here too long and do this shit for too long. You know, so computer nerd, you're back on. Go.
Ecosystem, I recommend holding some Atom and staking this. If you don't want exposure to the price of Atom because, well, you are if you're just holding it and staking it, well, hang tight because I'll talk about this a bit later in today's video. Moving on, if you are serious about Cosmos Airdrop farming, you need to look into Celestia as well. You can stake the TIA token also here on the Kepler dashboard for a staking APR of 16%. And by staking with one of these validators, well, you are most likely becoming eligible for upcoming airdrops in the Celestia ecosystem. If you're unfamiliar, Celestia is this data availability product where rollups and chains essentially can tap into Celestia for data availability, which is much cheaper than, for example, getting data availability from a layer 1 chain like Ethereum. There are already several solutions building with Celestia, one of them being Manta, another one being the Eclipse Layer 2. I also talked about this in my previous videos on 5 airdrops you should farm in 2024, where I talked about Dimension here, who allegedly already have taken a snapshot of Celestia stakers. And I truly believe that there's going to be quite a lot of good airdrops for Celestia stakers throughout 2024. So having the TIA token across a few different wallets on Kepler and staking this with a validator is a really good idea in my opinion. As I briefly mentioned, Eclipse is a layer 2 rollup on top of Ethereum that is using Celestia for data availability. They are launching next year and will be launching their token at a later point as well. And on top of potentially giving away their token to early.
I gotta run that shit back, man. What the fuck? Are you gonna tell me what the damn stake or what?
You are serious about Cosmos Airdrop farming, you need to look into Celestia as well. You can stake the TIA token also here on the Kepler dashboard for a staking APR of 16%. And by staking with one of these validators, well, you are most likely becoming eligible for upcoming airdrops in the Celestia ecosystem as well. You can stake the TIA token.
You're saying a TIA, but that shit. Maybe this is accent. But yeah, I might stake some of this shit right now. I'm about to come over here, state this shit he talking about, if I can. Damn, I gotta get that shit. Somebody in the previous video said, converting on here sucks. You be better off just damn using the regular shit. So I'm gonna go over here to my Google phone and see if it's got this shit here that he's saying I should stake. I've never seen this shit. There it is. It's on Coinbase. Damn, that shit $18. And it's pumping. Matter of fact, it's the shit I was making money with a couple of weeks ago. Alright, I already got some. But I gotta get some more so I can send it. Alright, I'm sending. God damn, my balance is going lower and lower, sending all this shit off chain. But I already know what this shit gonna do. I already know what this is gonna do for the future. I'm here. So, I'm about to send some more money off chain. sending some more money off chain. God damn. What the fuck, man? I'm just sending shit. I went from being scared to sending shit because of whatever, you know, the consequences might be. Fucking around on damn this shit. Man, it's like fuck it. I'm just sending it. I'm sending crypto all over the fucking place. But the thing is, these dollars turned into crypto is now turning into assets. That means it's working for me. You understand what I'm saying? I could have spent this shit. I could have did some dumb shit like a nice meal, a nice dinner. I'm over here cooking for myself and shit. But I could have went out to the fucking Buffalo Wild Wings 3-4 times. But instead, I cooked 3 or 4 times. I took that money, and now that money's working for me. And that money is going to be working for me, and it's going to keep paying me more and more. And guess what? It's going to have other bonuses and incentives like airdrops that's going to keep paying me. And it's going, as long as I'm a part of this community and I got this shit going, it's just going to keep giving me bonuses and bonuses. It's going to say, hey man, you've been here since the beginning. Here's some more shit. You know, this motherfucker's been state like, for example, whenever this chain look good, I like this shit, man. Let me fuck this chain. Look, this shit. My other shit ain't long enough to do that with. My other shit ain't long enough to do that with. But it's kind of the same thing. It's just smaller, and the links are different. So it's nothing like really. But if you look at it, it looks like. Anyway, motherfucking yeah, this the shit you need to fuck with. This the shit you need to do. I'm about to send some of that last shit he was talking about over there. I'll send it. I already got it on here. Matter of fact, you want to see it? That's what y'all came for. You want to see me do this shit, man. You want to see me do this shit. All right, so fuck it then. I'm going to show you how to do this shit. I'm going to show you how it's done. All right, so opening up this wallet. I got to find this. All right, there it is. Okay, now I see why he's saying TIA, because that's the ticker symbol. It's TIA. I'm like, yeah, it should start with a C. All right. Let's see if I can share this. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all the. Okay, yeah, it ain't even gonna let me do it. I can't even show you this shit. I don't know how they're doing that, but I can't show you this shit. So, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see this part. So I'm going to the fucking shit, and I'm sending that shit over to this wallet, and I'm about to make this happen. Alright. Alright. I'm trying to send this shit, motherfucker. Alright. Osmosis. It's just gotta start up. Alright. Fuck, man. So I gotta create a wallet, apparently. What the fuck's going on? That's just there. This is okay. I'm trying to recover, and that's what I'm saying, man. You can't see what the fuck going on. Okay. Hit deposit. Okay. Yeah, I'm slow sometimes. Hit deposit. And then even after I send this shit, it's cryptocurrency. It's gonna take a minute for me to get there. Since I don't really fuck with this shit like that, I really don't want to send that much like that. As much as I just put in here. But I probably should. I'm trying to be goddamn cheap. But I'm trying to be cheap with some shit that's gonna fucking pay me. And so the cheaper I am with this shit, the less it's gonna pay me. So it don't really make sense in this situation, in this scenario, to be cheap. It don't make sense. So, all right, so I want to send. How much should I send? Y'all? I'm gonna go to the live community motherfuckers over here. I'm gonna let y'all goddamn tell me whoever's on this shit. What should I send? Okay, nobody's on here. They left. Well, fuck you then. Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. And now I just came out of this shit, so I gotta go back in and do all this shit over again. Just so you know, when you fucking with this crypto shit, then you fuck around and get sidetracked and some shit, you're gonna have to start all the way to fuck over from the beginning. But I already sent it, so it's good. But if I didn't send it already, I'd have had to start all the way over again. So I hit max. I got 22 in there. I send it. It's that's what the transaction to send this money is less than $1. Yeah. It's less than 50 cents actually. It's less than 49 cents. I'm sending 22.49 and I'm getting 22.12. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it. I'm just sending it. $22. Yeah. Trying this shit first, so you don't have to put my money where my mouth is. Transaction done. All right, let's see. Share my screen again, apparently. This osmosis shit, I've seen it and I've heard a lot about it. I think this is the shit I'm supposed to mistake this. So I had to send some more money and osmosis. I'm gonna send more than 20 because I heard about it and I kind of remember Chico Crypto saying something about it. So I'm gonna lose even more money. I'm gonna lose even more money to gain more. I'm gonna lose money to gain money. But guess what, motherfuckers? I'm not losing anything. The money's still there. It is making me interest. It's working for me. So I'm gonna put this money to work. You motherfuckers gonna goddamn not see this video, not hear this video, not listen to this video, and be like, man, I wish I would have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send this shit to you. So if you're watching this shit, just know this really should have been back in 2024, January 13th. Shit. So you might want to hit that subscribe button. All right, back to it. All right, got a stake in. The other shit ain't show up in my wallet yet, so I'm just waiting around this motherfucker. You know, I might as well put this other shit in here too. Yeah. Osmosis. All right. So while I'm waiting for these transactions, when I'm doing this other shit, Crypto Nerd, you're back on.
These videos on 5 airdrops you should farm in 2024, where I talked about Dimension here, who allegedly already have taken a snapshot of Celestia stakers. And I truly believe that there's going to be quite a lot of good airdrops for Celestia stakers throughout 2024. So having the TIA token across a few different wallets on Kepler and staking this with a validator is a really good idea in my opinion. As I briefly mentioned, Eclipse is a layer 2 rollup on top of Ethereum that is using Celestia for data availability. They are launching next year and will be launching their token at a later point as well. And on top of potentially giving away their token to early users, they could also be giving away some of their tokens to Celestia stakers. However, that's just speculation, of course. Once again, I do recommend that you find someone out of the top 10 with, of course, not 100% commission. Even 20 is quite high. You're essentially giving up a lot of your staking APR. So make sure you find a validator that's trustworthy by going to the website and kind of doing some due diligence, but at the same time also not too high of commission. Let's move on. The next booming ecosystem in the Cosmos is Injective. And Injective is another token that you can stake here on Kepler in the Cosmos ecosystem, the Cosmos Hub, for an APR of nearly 16%. And by staking your Injective, well, similar to Atom, similar to Celestia, protocols launching in the Injective ecosystem looking to give out their token to early users, well, they might give some tokens to Injective stakers. And there is actually a bit more to it when it comes to Injective. Looking at DeFi Llama, you can see these are some of the chains. The TVL is still relatively small on Injective, especially when you look at the valuation of the INJ token. However, with this value creation of the token appreciating a lot, we could see a lot of value flow into the ecosystem, developers launching protocols here and so forth. And a lot of these tokens like Helix, Black Panther, and so forth, they actually don't have tokens, and they have already announced that they are going to be distributing tokens to Injective stakers. And if we take a further look at Black Panther, for example, which is this asset management protocol, go to their website, you press on validator, and it says, we are distributing point tokens on Injective's mainnet to incentivize user participation.
You hear that? Did you hear what he said? They're doing this shit and allowing you to be a part of this shit to get people to be involved in it. So this is some shit the banks is already fucking with. This one's fucking with, that one's fucking with. All these motherfuckers already fucking with it. But they say, hey, if you come to us directly and start fucking with us, we're going to pay you too, motherfucker. We're going to show you how to get this money too, motherfucker. They just not saying it like that. Maybe you don't understand the way they saying shit. So I'm going to translate the shit. So I'm up here exploring, right? In the explore section. And you got all of these protocols. And it's got all the information. They Twitter. And this Discord shit and all this other shit. So I'm going to start going to all of these things. Whatever this cat symbol is or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that is, yeah. But I'm going to go to it. I'm going to start an account. And I'm going to be active in all of these communities. And I'm going to put my fucking shit everywhere. I'm going to fuck with these motherfuckers and be like, hey, NFTs. You get NFTs by being a part of the community and say, hey, here's my crypto wallet. If you're a fucking creator or whatever, you fuck with me, hey, send me an NFT. That's how they do airdrops. It's like saying, hey, all right, so I'm going to take all of these motherfuckers that put their shit in, and I'm going to send them this shit. That's the way it works. It's an incentive for you. Come fuck with me. You're going to get some money with me. That's what they're saying. This is a corporate way of saying that. But corporate ain't even doing this type of shit. They're going to have to do it in the future, but they're not doing it now. The benefits of what this is versus what they'll be doing in the future is a big fucking difference. So, with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed the show, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like something, you know. Be happy about something. The only reason it's small, you know. It's not all bad. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, have a great day. Enjoy your motherfucking evening. All that other good shit. This right here is a King Side album. I think it's on Mastermind mixtape, bass tape shit. Fuck with it. If you got a system and you like playing music with bass, women like it because it vibrates. It's in the car, if you're working with that system and you play some shit and make it size feel good, that's what it's for. So to the next one. Y'all have a great day. check out these other videos right here. Different other channels. Go to them, check them out. Subscribe. You know how you doing shit up? Are you going to do shit up? You told you to do? If so, check out these other playlists and check out these other playlists right there. And do shit. Go to the video.